Welcome to computer science class. In this session we discuss a new chapter, that is logic gates. Here the logic gates are the simply and electronic circuits. Logic gates are the simply and electronic circuits. Simply an electronic circuit accepts one or more inputs. It accepts one or more inputs and produce only one output. All logic gates are produce only one output. So logic gates are the simply an electronic circuits. These are the electronic circuits accepts one or more input signals, then produce only one output signal. So those are called logic gates. Then the logic gates are mainly classified into two types. Logic gates are mainly classified into two types. Those are basic gates, and second one is derived gates. Basic gates and derived gates. These are the main classification of the logic gates. One is basic gates and another one is derived gates. Then these basic gates are also called fundamental gates. These are also called fundamental gates. Then derived gates are derived from, these are derived from fundamental gates, that is basic gates. These are derived from basic gates, hence we call it as derived gates. These are derived from basic gates. These are the main classification of gates. Then the basic gates are, the fundamental gates are and, or and not. So these are the fundamental gates. Then derived gates, these are derived from basic gates. So derived gates are NAND, NOR, XOR, then XNOR. So these are the derived gates. There is a 3 fundamental gates and there is a 4 derived gates. In this chapter we discuss all these fundamental gates and derived gates. Totally the logic gates have 4 marks weightage. This chapter have 4 marks weightage. What is gate here? Here gate is a simply an electronic circuit. It is a electronic circuit. It accepts one or more inputs and produce only one output. Then these are classified into two types. One is fundamental gates, another one is derived gates. The fundamental gates are the basic gates. These are the basic gates. Then example for basic gates are and, or, not. Then derived gates are derived from the basic gates. Then the derived gates are NAND, NOR, XOR and XNOR. Let us see one by one. First consider the basic gates. Let's consider the basic gate. Under that consider NOT gate. It is also called inverter gate. The NOT gate is also called inverter gate because it inverts the input. The NOT gate inverts the input. Let us see the logic symbol for NOT gate. It accepts only one input signal and produce only one output signal. This is the symbol for NOT gate. If the input is X, then output is X bar. What is NOT gate here? It accepts only one input signal and produce only one output signal. See here, NOT gate accept only one input and produce only one output. Only one output. Here output is the complement. Output is the complement of the input. Output is the complement of the input. Hence, it accepts only input signal X and produce only one output signal, that is the X bar. Then there is a bubble at the output side. This bubble is called inverter bubble. This bubble is called inverter bubble. The bubble inverts the or complements the signal. Hence, it is a inverter gate. It is a inverter gate. See the truth table. This is the symbol. Let's see the truth table for the NOT gate. It accepts only one input signal X, then output is X bar. Input is X, then output is X bar. If it is only one variable, then possible values are 0, 1. Possible values are 0, 1. Then what is X bar here? It complements the input. If it is a 0, then output is 1. If it is 1, then output is 0. This is the truth table for NOT gate. It is a inverter gate. So input is X, then output is X bar. If it is a single variable, there is a two possible values for the input, that those are 0 and 1. If the input is 0, then output is 1. Then if it is input is 1, then output is 0, because we work with a binary numbers. Then the values are only zeros and ones. So every signal have only two values, either 0 or 1. So this is the first gate, NOT. It accepts only one input signal and produce only one output signal. So output is the complement of the input. Output is the complement of the input signal. So see the logic symbol and truth table. It is also called inverter gate. In examination, say you have a question, write the logic symbol for inverter gate. Write the logic symbol for inverter gate. This is the logic symbol for inverter gate. Let's see the next second gate, that is AND gate. Second, basic gate. AND gate. First, see the working principle of AND gate. AND gate is a electronic circuit. Basically, AND gate is a electronic circuit. It accepts two or more inputs. It accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output. All logic gates are produce only one output. So it accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output. Here, if all the inputs are 0, or all the inputs are 0, or any one of the input is 0, then output is 0. If all the inputs are high or 1, then output is high or 1. So see the working principle. AND gate. AND gates are electronic circuits. These are the electronic circuits. Accepts two or more inputs. Accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output. All AND gates accepts at least two or more inputs and produce only one output. If any one input is low, low means here 0, any one input is low, then output is low, that is 0. If all inputs are high, that is 1, then output is high. Here high represent with 1. So this is the working principle of AND gate. Basically it is a electronic circuit. It accepts 2 or more input signal and produce only one input signal. If any one of the input is low, output is low. If all the inputs are high, then output is high. Let's see the logic symbol for AND gate. So it accepts 2 or more input signal and produce only one output signal. It produces only one output. If the inputs are A, B, then output is A into B. Here into is a logical multiplication of the inputs. The output is the logical multiplication of the inputs. So A into B. If it is 3 inputs like this here, because it accepts 2 or more, then also it produces only one output signal. If the inputs are A, B, C, then output is A into B into C. So these are the logic symbol for AND gate. Then truth table. Truth table for AND gate. If the variables are 2 A, B, then output is A into B. Output is A into B. If it is a 2 variables, the possible combinations are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. 4 possible combinations. Let's see the working principle. If any one input is low, then output is low. See here 0, 0, 0, then 0, 1, anyone is 0, then output is 0. 1, 0, anyone is 0, output 0. If all inputs are high, then output is high. So here in the last combination, all inputs are 1, hence the output is 1. This is the truth table for 2 variables or 2 inputs. Then if the truth table for 3 inputs A, B, C, then output is A into B into C. If it is a 3, then possible combinations are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So these are the possible combinations. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible combinations. Then see the output side. So here output is any one input is 0, output is 0. If all the inputs are 1, then only the output is 1. So here 0, 0, 0. Here also 0, 0, 0, 0. In the last combination, all inputs are 1, so output is 1. So this is the truth table for AND gate over 3 input signals. So what is AND gate here? Basically it is a logic circuit, that is it is an electronic circuit. All logic circuits are the electronic circuits. AND gate are electronic circuits. It accepts 2 or more input signal and produce only one input signal. If any one of the input is low, output is low. If all the inputs are high, then output is high. See the logic symbol and truth table. It accepts 2 or more, at least 2 or more inputs. Let's see the next basic gate, that is OR gate. Third one, OR gate. The output of the OR gate is logical addition of the inputs. So Say output of the AND is logical multiplication, then output of the OR gate is logical addition. Here what is OR gate? OR gate is a electronic circuit. It is a electronic circuit. It accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output. If any one input is high, that is 1. Any one input is high, then output is high, is 1. If any one input is high, then output is high. If all inputs are low, that is 0, then output is low. See the working principle. Say it is a electronic circuit. OR gates are the electronic circuits. It accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output. If any one input is high, then output is high. If all the inputs are 0, then output is 0. That is the working principle of OR gate. Let us see the symbol. It is a logic symbol, accepts two or more input signal and produce only one output signal. Accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output. If the inputs are A, B, then output is A plus B. See the logic symbol. Then if it is a three signals, then also it produce only one output. If it is A, B, C, then output is A plus B plus C. That is the output. Let us see the truth table. To write the truth table, see the working principle. So if it is a two variables or two inputs A, B, then output is A plus B. If it is 2, then possible combinations are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Here 0 stand for the low, 1 stand for the high voltage, low voltage and high voltage. Say A plus B, it is a logical addition. If all the inputs are 0, then output is 0. If any one of the input is high, then output is high. That is the working principle. See here in the second combination there is a 0, 1. Any one of the input is high, output is high. Here 1, 0. Again there is a 1. So output is 1. 1, 1. Both have 1, 1. So then output is 1. Then if it is a three variables A, B, C, then output is A plus B plus C. Then combinations are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. 8 possible combinations. How to write the output? If all the inputs are 0, output is 0. If any one of the input is 1, then output is 1. So all are 1. This is the truth table for three variable OR gate. So logic gates are mainly classified into two types: basic gates and derived gates. What are basic gates here? Basic gates are the fundamental gates. NOT, AND and OR. NOT and OR are the basic gates. Then derived gates are derived from the fundamental gates or basic gates. Let us discuss derived gates. derived gates. Derived gates are derived from basic gates. These are derived from basic gates. There is a 4 derived gates. First one is NOR gate, NAND gate, XOR gate and XNOR gate. These are the 4 derived gates. Consider the first one, that is NOR gate. NOR gate. So, NOR gate is a combination of OR gate and NOT gate. It is a combination of OR gate and NOT gate. We know the principle of OR and NOT gate. So, NOT gate accepts only one input signal and produce only one output signal. But OR gate accepts 2 or more input signal and produce only one output signal. So, it is a combination of OR gate and NOT gate. How to write the OR gate? Accepts 2 input signal and produce only one output signal. Then how to write the NOT gate? NOT gate accepts only one input signal and produce only one output. Only one input and only one output. So, it is a combination of OR gate plus NOT gate. Hence, we call it as it is a NOR gate. Let us see the working principle of NOR gate. So, basically it is a electronic circuit. It is a electronic circuit. Accepts 2 or more inputs and produce only one output. It produces only one output. If all inputs are low, that is 1, then output is high. See the principle. If all the inputs are low, then output is high or 1. For all other cases, output is low, that is 0. For all other cases, the output is low or 0. Say, what is the meaning of for all other cases? If any one of the input is high, then also the output is 0. For all other cases, the output is 0. So, let us see the logic symbol. It accepts 2 inputs and produce only one output. Then there is a inverter bubble at the output side. It is same as OR gate, but there is a inverter bubble at the output side. Hence, it is a NOR gate, combination of OR gate and NOT gate. Let us see, here it is AB, then output here is A plus B, but there is a inverter bubble. Inverter bubble complements the output, that is A plus B bar. We know that with the output of NOT gate, it is a inverter gate. It complements the input. Similarly, AB, the OR gate produces A plus B, but inverter bubble complements it. Hence, it is A plus B bar. Let us see the truth table. It accepts 2 or more input signal, produce only one output signal. If it is AB, then output is A plus B bar. Why it is bar here? Because it is a combination of OR and NOT. There is a inverter bubble at the output side. So, the inverter bubble complements the output. So, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. What is the condition for that? If all the inputs are low, then output is high. So, here 0 0, then output is high. Then for all other cases, output is low. For all other cases, output is 0. When it is high, if all the inputs are 0, then output is high. For all other cases, the output is low. So, this is the working principle of NOR gate. If it is a three variables or inputs A, B, C, then output is A plus B plus C complement. A plus B plus C complement. If it is a three variables, combinations are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. What is the condition for writing the truth table here? If all the inputs are 0, then output is high. Output is high. For all other cases, the output is low. That is, if all the inputs are low, output is high. For other cases, output is low. So, this is the NOR gate. It accepts two or more input signal, produce only one input signal. If all inputs are low, that is 0, then output is high. For all other cases, the output is low. Let us see the symbol. Then, if it is a three variables or three literals, we have to draw the three lines at the output side. Then, there is a OR gate, then inverter bubble. OR gate and inverter bubble. If it is A, B, C, then output is A plus B plus C whole bar. This is logic circuit for three variables. If you ask for a 3 marks question, write the logic symbol and truth table for NOR gate. Then you have to write the logic symbol for 2 variables and 3 variables also. Then truth table for 3 variables and 2 variables also. It is an important question in the examination, in the point of examination. Let us see the next derived case, that is NOT gate. Okay, the NAND gate. Second one, NAND gate. Then NAND, see the name NAND gate. It is a combination of AND gate and a NOT gate. It is a combination of AND gate and a NOT gate. Then what is the working principle of NOT gate? See here, it is a electronic circuit. It is a electronic circuit. It accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output. Then output is the only one output if all inputs are high. What is high here? 1. All inputs are high, then output is low. If all the inputs are high, then output is 0. For all other cases, output is high. For all other cases, the output is high. So, that is the working principle of NAND gate. When it is low, if all the inputs are high, then output is low. For all other cases, the output is high. Let us see the logic symbol. Logic symbol, it accepts two or more input signal and produce only one output. Then output is the complement of the inputs. Let us see here A, B, then output is A into B bar. Why it is? Because it is a combination of AND gate and a NOT gate. Hence it is A into B bar. If it is a 3 inputs, let us see the 3 lines, then there is a AND gate then there is a inverter bubble at the output side. So the inputs are A, B, C, and output is A, B, C bar, A, B, C whole bar. So this is the logic symbol for NAND gate. It is a combination of NOT gate and AND gate. Then truth table. Truth table, if it is AB, then output is AB bar, AB bar. Then 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. What is the working principle here? If all inputs are high, then output is low. Here all inputs are high, output is 0. For all other cases, the output is 1. Output is 1. Why it is? Because if it is 0, 0 here, output is 0, but there is a inverter bubble, it becomes 1. If it is 0, 1, then output is 0, but there is an inverter bubble, it becomes 1. Similarly, 1, 0, the output is 1, there is an inverter bubble, it becomes 0. If all are 1, output is 1, but inverter bubble complements it, so it becomes 0. Hence, if all the inputs are 1, output is 0. For all other cases, the output is high. If it is 3 inputs, then output is ABC bar, ABC bar. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So these are the 8 combinations. What is the condition? All the inputs are high, then output is low. Then for all other cases, the output is high. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. When it is low, if all the inputs are high, output is low. For all other cases, the output is high. So this is the second derived gate, that is NOT gate. It accepts 2 or more input signal and produce only one output signal. If all the inputs are high, then output is low. For all other cases, the output signal is high. So that is the working principle of NAND gate. Let us see the next derived gate, that is XOR gate. Third one. Here XOR stands for exclusive OR gate. XOR stands for exclusive OR gate. See the symbol for XOR gate. If it is AB, then output is A exclusive OR of B. How to write? A plus of B, exclusive OR of B. Then, what is the working principle of XOR gate? See here, it is also electronic circuit. It accepts 2 or more inputs. It accepts 2 or more inputs and produce only one output. Then, if odd number of ones in input, then output is 1. If even number of ones in the input, then output is 0. That is the working principle of XOR gate. See here, it is a electronic circuit accept 2 or more inputs and produce only one output If odd number of ones in input, then output is 1. if even number of ones are all inputs are 0. Even number of ones are all inputs are 0, then output is zeros. Carefully observe the working principle. If odd number of ones in input, then output is 1. If even number of ones are all inputs are 0, then output is 0. Let's see the truth table. How to write? It accepts 2 or more input signal and produce only one output signal. So if it is 2 inputs, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 are the combinations. Then what is the working principle? If even number of ones are all inputs are 0, here all inputs are 0, then output is 0. Then if odd number of ones, see here, odd number of ones in the input, then output is 1. Here even number of ones, what is the condition for even number of ones? Output is 0. So this is the truth table for XOR over 2 inputs. If it is 3 inputs, A, B, C, then output is A XOR of B XOR of C. Okay, then 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. So these are the combinations. How to write the truth table? If all the inputs are 0, output is 0. Even number of ones, then output is 0. If odd number of ones in the input, output is 1. Here odd number of ones, here also odd number of ones. Even number of ones, output is 0. Odd number of ones, output is 1. Even number of ones, 0. Even number of ones here, 0. Then if all the inputs are 1 or odd number of ones, then output is 1. Okay, for the odd number of ones, the output is 1. So this is the truth table. Even number of ones or all inputs are 0. Even number of ones, then all inputs are 0, then output is 0. If odd number of ones in the input, the output is 1. Here in the last number also odd number of ones, then output is 1. Carefully observe the definition. It accepts 2 or more inputs and produce only one output. Then if odd number of ones in the input, then output is 1. If all inputs are 0, then even number of ones in the input, then output is 0. Odd number of ones, output is 1. Even number of ones, output is 0. That is the working principle of XOR gate. Then last one is XNOR gate. Already we know that XNOR, if it is a N stand for, it is a combination of XOR gate and a NOT gate. So it is a complement of the XOR gate. XNOR is a complement of the XOR. Let's see the working principle. Fourth derived gate, that is XNOR gate. It is a combination of XOR and NOT gate. Let's see the working principle. It is a electronic circuit. It accepts 2 or more inputs and produce only one output. It produces only one output. If odd number of ones in input, if odd number of ones in input, then output is zeros. For the odd number of ones, the output is 0. If even number of ones and all inputs are 0, all inputs are zeros, then output is 1. It is a completely reverse of the XOR. Hence, if odd number of ones, then output is 0. For the odd number of ones in the input side, then output is 0. If even number of ones and all inputs are 0, then output is 1. So that is the working principle of the XNOR gate. Let's see the symbol. Logic symbol accepts 2 or more inputs and produce only one output, but there is an inverter bubble at the output side. It is same as XOR gate, but there is an inverter bubble at the output side. If it is AB, then output is A XNOR of B. Write the symbol, see the symbol, A XNOR of B. If it is a 3 inputs, then we have to write the 3 input lines. Then there is a XOR gate, then inverter bubble at the output side. A, B, C are the input signal. A XNOR of B, XNOR of C. XNOR of B, XNOR of C. How to write the truth table? See here. Truth table for XNOR gate. So A, B, then output is A XNOR of B. First write the 2 variable truth table, 2 inputs truth table. Then two variables have 4 combinations. These are the 4 combinations. Then how to write the output side? See here, if odd number of ones in input, then output is 0. Okay, odd number of ones, output is 0. If all the inputs are 0, then even number of ones, then output is 1. See here, 1 0 0 1 is the XNOR truth table. If it is a 3 literals or 3 variables A, B, C, then A XNOR of B XNOR of C. The combinations are 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. 8 possible combinations. Then if all the inputs are 0, then output is 1. For the odd number of ones, output is 0 0. For even number of ones, output is 1. For the odd number of ones in the input, then output is 0. Even numbers 1 1, odd numbers 0. So this is the truth table for XNOR gate. Carefully observe the XOR gate and XNOR gate. Working principle is different. If it is NOR and NOT, those are the complement of the AND and OR respectively. But XNOR and XOR have a different outputs. In an XNOR, odd number of ones in the input, then output is 0. For even number of ones, the output is 1. But in a XOR, for the odd number of ones, output is 1. Even number of ones, output is 0. So carefully observe the XOR and XNOR. These are the important the point of examination. Let's see the next concept, that is universal gates. That is the last concept in the chapter, universal gates. What is universal gates here? Here universal gates means NAND and NOR are called universal gates because using NAND and NOR gate, we have to derive all basic gates. What are the basic gates here? NOT gate, AND gate and OR gates are the basic gates. These gates are derived from, or also we derived using NAND and NOR gates. Hence, NAND and NOR are called universal gates. Let's see how to derive basic gates from NAND and NOR gates. Let's see the universal gates. Here, universal gates are NAND and NOR. NAND and NOR are the universal gates because these are derived from basic gates. These are the derived gates. These are derived from basic gates. But NAND and only NAND and NOR are called universal gates. What is the meaning of universal gates here? We have to derive. We have to derive all basic gates. All basic gates using NAND and NOR gates. Hence, these two are called. Universal gates. Let's see how to derive a basic gates using NAND and NOR. See the case number 1. NOT gate using NAND gate. What we prove here? We prove that NAND is a universal gate. How to prove NAND is a universal gate? Using NAND gate, we have to derive NOT gate, AND gate and OR gate, so that NAND is a universal gate. That is our case. What is our case? NAND is a universal gate. How to prove? That is the case number 1. We have to prove the NOT gate using NAND gate. What is the principle of NOT gate? We know that NOT gate accepts only one input signal and produce only one output signal. Then output is the complement of the input. Then how to derive NOT gate using NAND gate? We know that what is the symbol for the NAND gate? Accepts two or more inputs. NAND accepts two or more inputs and produce only one output signal. But NOT gate accepts only one input signal. See here, this is the input signal. If it is A, then output is A bar. Output is A bar. How it is A bar? If it is A here, then here also there is A into A. Here also there is A. Then what is the output? Output is the A into A whole bar. We know that what is the output of the AND? A into A whole bar. But in a Boolean theorems, A into A, X into X, that is X, hence it is A bar. We have to prove output of the NOT gate using NAND gate. That is the case number 1. Then second one, AND gate using NAND. AND gate using NAND gate. We have to prove the output of the AND gate using NAND gate. See here, NAND is a complement of the AND. It is a complement of the AND. Hence, double complement the NAND gate, we get the output of AND. If you double complement the NAND gate, we get a output of the AND gate. How to double complement? First write the NAND gate. NAND gate accepts two or more input signal. If it is AB, then output is A into B bar. A into B bar. Then double complement it. Again double complement it. What is the output here? A B bar into A B bar whole bar. If it is AB here, output is AB bar. Then again AB bar is complemented. AB is the one input, AB is the another input, that is whole complement. Then apply the De Morgan's theorem. What is De Morgan's theorem? Break the line, change the sign. Apply the De Morgan's theorem. Then it becomes AB double bar plus AB double bar. Okay. Then what is X double bar, which is equal to X? So it becomes AB plus AB because x double bar which is equal to x. Then we know that x plus x which is equal to x. So it becomes AB. What is AB here? It is the output of the AND gate. Hence we have to prove the AND gate output using NAND gate. Then last one is, third case is OR gate using NAND gate. OR gate using NAND gate. So how to prove the output of OR gate? Just we have to prove the output of OR gate using NAND gate. We know that there is no relation between NAND gate and OR gate. There is no relation between NAND and the OR gate. So first individually take the inputs. If it is A here, output is A bar. Another one is, if it is B at the input side, then output is B bar. Again, pass the output in another NAND gate. Pass the outputs in another NAND gate. What is the output here? A bar into B bar whole bar. Why it is A bar into B bar? One is the A bar, another one is B bar. What is the output of the NAND? A into B, A bar into B bar, but there is a inverter bubble at the output side, so it becomes whole bar. So A bar into B bar whole bar. Again apply the De Morgan's theorem. So then it becomes A double bar plus B double bar. We know that x double bar which is equal to x. So it becomes A plus B. A plus B is the output of OR gate. So therefore NAND is a universal gate. What we done here? We have to prove the NAND gate is a universal gate. How to prove the NAND is a universal? We have to prove the output of NOT, output of and output of OR using NAND gate. Hence, NAND is a universal gate. So, NOT, and OR are the basic gates. We have to prove the output of NOT, and OR gate using NAND. Hence, NAND is a universal gates. Similarly, we have to prove the NOR. NOR is a universal gate. How to prove? See, what is our aim? We have to prove the NOR as a universal gate. So, our aim is NOR is a universal gate. How to prove? Consider the case number 1. First one is NOT gate using NOR gate. We have to prove the output of NOT gate using NOR gate. How to prove? NOR gate accepts 2 inputs and produce only one output. There is a inverter bubble at the output side. That is the logic symbol for NOR gate. But NOT accepts only one input signal. It accepts only one input signal. If it is A, then what is the output here? Output is A plus A whole bar. A plus A whole bar. But we know that x plus x which is equal to x. So it becomes A bar. If the input is A, output is A bar, then it is a output of the NOT gate. Then second one, AND gate using NOR. There is no relation between AND gate and the NOR gate. There is no relation between AND gate and the NOR gate. So, if there is no relation between AND and the NOR, individually complement it. So, first complement the A, then we know that from here output is A bar. Take another one, that is B, then output is B bar. Again pass to another NOR gate. Then what is the output here? A bar plus B bar whole bar. A bar plus B bar whole bar. Then apply the De Morgan's theorem. What is De Morgan's? Split the sign, change the sign. Then it becomes A double bar into B double bar. Again we know that x double bar which is equal to x. So based on that it becomes A into B. What is the output? Output is A into B. A into B is the output of the AND gate. We take on AB, then output is A into B. Then third case is OR gate using NOR. OR gate using NOR gate. Then NOR is the complement of the OR. NOR gate is a complement of the OR, hence double complement the NOR gate. So first construct a NOR gate. So if it is AB, then output is A plus B bar. A plus B bar. Double complement the NOR gate. What is the output here? If it is A plus B whole bar, then output is A plus B bar plus A plus B bar whole bar. Okay, that is the output. One input is A plus B whole bar, another one is A plus B whole bar, then there is a whole bar. Then apply the De Morgan's theorem, then it becomes A plus B double bar into A plus B double bar. Okay. Then which is equal to what is A plus B whole bar? That is A plus B into A plus B. Again x into x which is equal to x. So it becomes A plus B. So what is A plus B here? It is the output of the OR gate. Therefore NOR gate is a universal gate. NOR gate is a universal gate. Why we call it as these are the universal? Because using NAND and NOR gate we have to prove the all basic gates. Hence NAND and NOR are the basic universal gates. We have to derive all basic gates using NAND and NOR. So this is the completion of simple chapter logic gates. Just to revise the chapter what we discussed here. So logic gates are the electronic circuits accepts one or more input signal but produce only one output signal. All logic gates are produce only one output signal. Then there is a two types of logic gates. One is basic gates, another one is derived gates. Basic gates are the fundamental gates. Derived gates are derived from basic gates. Then there is a three basic gates: NOT gate, AND gate and OR gates. These are the basic gates. Then there is a four derived gates: NOR gate, NAND gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate. These are the derived gates. Then we discussed symbol for each basic gates, logic symbol for each basic gates, then truth table. Then also we discussed logic symbol for each derived cases and truth table also. Then also we discussed universal gates. Only two are the universal gates, those are NAND and NOR. Thank you.